here we go. This is the challenge. I'm going to set a timer for 15 minutes. We're going to go. This is going to be awesome. Or it's going to suck. Okay, Google.
Hey Siri, set a timer for
Timer
15 minutes.
Time to write a story. And I got to include the following concepts: belief, compassion, and loss.
We are going to be writing about ballroom dancing, Civil War history, and site visits, and candle making.
At least one of the following: a rat, a snake, or a monkey.
Police, customer, and a lab.
And I need to reference one of the following: a map, a compass, or a sign.
Scallop shell. A toilet. Yes, very nice. And a wristwatch.
I've got a total of an hour. I've got to feature also both narration and dialogue, and I got to surprise the audience. Okay, at least 3 characters. Okay, so we got it, I think.
I do believe that with all 3 of these, I already am being vaulted into the Civil War era, age, time frame.
Snake believes that it sheds its own skin only when it helps the skin fall off. That'll work. I don't even know what that means.
Create a story with a beginning, middle, end. I'll create a story. I'll try to create a story. So,
yeah, the snake's belief will show us something. It sheds its own skin only when it helps. It's sort of like, I can't grow, I can't change unless I'm actively working on it, you know? My skin just kind of falls away, dead skin kind of falls away, but the snake believes, this particular snake believes that it sheds its own skin only when it helps the skin fall off. What's the implication of that? Well, that could be part of the compass. That belief by itself maybe isn't the significant piece. It's how that belief its being.
Involve at least 3 characters. Shit. Okay, so here we go. Obviously, like a freedom seeker. Obviously, somebody that's running after the freedom seeker. A bounty hunter.
There's just 2 people. There's 2 people. One of them wants to try something. What? I don't know. I want to try something.
And then the third one, it's got to be somebody that's housing the freedom seekers. It's got to be somebody that is helping them out. Maybe it's a couple. So I'm imagining a couple. I'm thinking of like a husband and wife duo team that just has a heart for fucking humanity and shit.
What if they just want to try something, but they aren't sure how? Or maybe it's a little bit hard. They aren't sure they can do it. Maybe they need help. Maybe that's scary because you might be vulnerable. You might have something to lose. You might be harmed. You might be judged. It's about a move. Yeah, it's about a move. Should we move? Should we go? Should we leave? How they're going to feel, if they're going to get by. But what is it? They want to do it, but they don't want to fail. What if I suck? What if it sucks? Like, what if it's not good? I can relate to that as I'm doing this. What if it's not good?
Shoot, man. Not to say I got writer's block, but this is the hard part. I would imagine is how to come up with a real clever story.
Maybe you can grow by not by trying to grow, but by taking yourself seriously and going for it. Just go for it. If you fail, you're not always worse off than if you didn't try. Sometimes you are. I suspect that's why we sometimes fear it.
Make it a piece that goes back in time.
Okay, so wait a second. So yeah, we got a couple. Gosh, that was right in my face the whole time. I feel free. Maybe a side business took off. Maybe somebody, like a restaurant sort of thing. Maybe one of them has always wanted, right? It's cheesy. One of them has always wanted to start a family business, a restaurant, and they want to share the family's recipes with the world.
They start imagining what happened, and maybe they start creating their own narratives, trying to understand what it might have been like.
And that's exactly what they want to do. And isn't it interesting that the very thing they most want to do, they are in some sense the most fearful of beginning. It's too early. It's not time. But perhaps this is the time we have. So what do we do?
They start thinking up what it might have been like. They even maybe reenact in their head, so much so that they're really kind of in a trance. They're in it. They're living it. Almost supernatural. I kind of like that maybe they really just kind of get in such a trance about it because their heart, body, and soul is just so in it. They go into it, and they turn into the abolitionists. Or at least they hope that they would have been abolitionists.
Okay, it's helping with the metaphor stuff, but I'm like, oh my gosh, no, look, time is going. Go for it. Go for it. Go for it. Give it a try.
They do some ballroom dancing. Maybe there's ballroom dancing as a front to cover for runaways to hide. So while everybody's doing their parties and ballroom dancing, they hold that so that everybody congregates in one place. And then they have a candle that is set out, maybe in a cabin, maybe in...
Moving forward. At the end of the day, what it boils down, there's so many of those. That should be, it's an Al Yankovic type song, right? Or just all that random stuff. Adding weird shit now. Bad. Back.
There needs to be a back and forth. Gosh, what's a clever way to go back and forth like that, writing style-wise?
Nowhere in the challenge did it say it has to be awesome, it has to be original, it has to be slick. That's not part of the challenge. So if that pressure comes on something else I'm adding, it's freaking hard enough. Does it have to be good? I don't know. If it turns out that way, nice. But if it's not good, we'll deal with it.
Gosh, I don't even know. Did they had wristwatches back in the Civil War days, right? 1868. Oof, that's late. Fuck. Yeah, so the Civil War already ended.
You could write a story around that, right? You could have scenes, you could that's kind of like a little plot type sketch. Workable.
Yeah, let's do it. Fuck it. Just go after it. Go after it. All right, so I'm using the voice to type. That way I can just get as much as possible. Okay. Oh, use microphone? Yeah, I want to use the microphone. Do it. Can you hear me okay? All right. Kevin and Marlene had been a very cute couple. Oh, man, this is going to be tough. This is going to be tough. Oh, gosh. Oh, that's hard. Man, I have never done this before. This is crazy. I start talking, I mess up, and it's going to pick me up because it's type. I just made sense. Okay, just, I got to get into it.
Oh, we doubt ourselves. Like, what if it doesn't work? We're giving up a good thing. It's the opportunity of a lifetime to pursue our dream, but I've got a solid thing right here. This could be our nest egg, dear. Yes, but if you think about it, you could risk everything. Ooh! When things are stable, do you risk everything to live the life you really want? Yeah, you're stable. Everything's okay. Maybe it's not great. Maybe it's not perfect. It's not magic. It's not a fairy tale. But hey, maybe it's pretty good. Maybe this is working. Opportunity comes around. That is exactly what we've always wanted to do. No, we can't. Neighbor processing. 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 Sam. Dog's name is Nettie. Nettie. Yeah. Hey, Nettie. Yeah. Excited about that name. Oh my gosh. No, I'm like, what? Okay, mind blown. Everything I think it all just comes crashing down. Stay with it though. Stay with it. You've got time. Stay with it. See what you can do. I gotta sketch this in a freaking hurry.
They had never been to Savannah, Georgia.
And then I've got to close
They had no friends, no family, no relation to the South whatsoever.
it and then beeline for the next piece and then we're out of here.
They had always been fascinated
Deuces.
with American history, where they have come from. In particular,
Minneapolis. Alright.
they were interested in the American history that seems to have been lost.
Wow. I don't know if anything's gonna work.
The history that stayed hidden. As a curious couple, they wanted to know more. This is what brought them down south.
So bonkers.
Along the way, they picked out a couple of spots to see. Sissy. Wristwatch, motherfucker. Oh, shit.
Coming down at the wire here. Gonna have to close it up. We got our final 15-minute interval, and I'm gonna have to spill whatever I've got.
Haven't even gotten to the runaway stuff.
Okay, Google, turn off the alarm.
Here we go.
It's not turning off. I can't stop the video till the alarm gets off. Okay, Google, end the alarm. Google just corrected me. If you just called to cancel an alarm, there are none set at the moment. I guess it was a timer, and Google understood after I repeated the request.
Once she had done this, time froze. Once she had done this, high sprouts. Hey, well, we know to what extent, this. Once she had done this.
Gosh, we gotta go. All right, so wow, this is gonna be bad. Okay, let's go.
they got to move quickly. So you know what they're going to do? They're going to fly. It's already pretty supernatural for them to be vaulted into a whole nother plane of existence. So, yeah, this is what's going to happen.
I'm going to have to use some cop-out maneuvers here. Oh, no.
All right, this isn't going very well.
It's not even an interesting story. There's nothing going on. I got a snake and all this kind of stuff. Oh, my gosh. Oh, I need, ow.
I'm not going to be able to finish any of this up, especially on the editing side of things.
Notice, though, how me worrying about the project didn't help the project. Kind of like Gary and Paul. At a certain level, the preoccupation, the concern, and the planning and all that can go beyond what's helpful. So I've got to try to get myself reeled back in, like I'm trying to, as if I got to take the advice that my characters hopefully are going to. What if it sucks? Yeah, what if it sucks? But you know what? It's a chance to do something that you love and to share it with the world and create things with them. So lean into it and go for it. Okay.
I bit off way too much. I was almost going short story style instead of just a real quick sort of piece.
Go with it!
Here, this is about to go off. I want to stop it before it does that. Oh, I don't know if I'm going to be able to in time.
All right, so this is it. I got to get it all. It's all got to be here. Snake, skin, resolution, hope.
It's about to go off in seconds. Oh, shit.
Ah! Okay.
No. No.
It's an inaudible yelping. Oh my gosh. Even if we're not ready, it's time. That's the alarm. I'm done writing.
I didn't get there in time. Oh, well.
Fuck. All right, well, that is...
All right, well, that was it. That was it. That was the challenge. And one hell of a challenge it was, for sure.
Time is up.
1 hour is pretty difficult to pull this off. It was a fun challenge. It was fun to go around doing it. Till then, much loves.
Thanks for joining me, man. I hope you've enjoyed this. I certainly have in some respects. It's certainly hair-raising. I don't know how good this is. Looking at this is very different from looking at, a song after, say, a 2-hour challenge and listening back to it. And this is going to be kind of a different experience. I'm not really sure what to expect, but it's something that we can explore together if we want to. So
maybe what I needed to do is wear my Robert Hunter hat, right?
Now it's here and hopefully available. So I'm going to close this one down and keep it going.
All right, it's counting down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, out. See ya.